the next one is actually going to be a web novel called Love Over K-Pop. It is a romance slice of life, and these two look like they're ready to devour each other. Wait. The creator is Marilyn Vix, and the details are pretty much this: forbidden love with a K-pop idol. Oh, it's a tragedy already. Trish Russo has just started a job at the agency in LA. Her new company has paired with a Korean agency to help with managing the band Friends 5 in the States. But the finicky leader, Woo In-ho. Wait, Woo In-ho! Wait a minute. Woo In-ho. Okay. Won't come out of his trailer to film the current music video. Well, he's already being a diva. That's cool. Trish is asked as the new assistant to talk to him. Oh well, which is a good thing she did, because if I would, it wouldn't go well. She tries to reason with him like a regular person. Oh, okay. He responds to the normal treatment, but in one condition: she needs to help out and be in a video. Oh no! No, what kind of video are we talking about? What is a girl to do when such a gorgeous K-pop idol asks you to be in his video? We would start the Me Too movement? I would start the Me Too movement. What do you mean? What kind of video are we talking about? Will it all just be acting? I don't know. Depends on what kind of video we're talking about, because my dirty mind's already going in a certain direction. Alright, so we're going to read this. We're starting out with episode 1. I'm not sure if it's going to be more than one episode, depending on how long it's going to be. Episode 1 is starting out. Ew. The click of her short heels made her feel like an official businesswoman as she walked down the outdoor corridor. Been there. Of course, I'm just trying not to, I'm trying to survive my heels, but she's got it. But butterflies did flip in her stomach. Oh yeah, first day jitters. Barely 2 weeks after graduation. Oh shoot. She had an opportunity at the Real Hollywood agency to start her career. Well dang, girl. She slayed that. That's not easy. That's not easy at all. The smell of California sage drifted around her as she read each of the sweet signs. I read that wrong. Stopped at the door next to the sign that read Wood Entertainment. She pulled it open. I'm not sure why I read it so dramatically, but okay. Sitting at the reception desk was a girl talking on a headset. Trish waited for the girl to finish, pausing a moment to take in the room. It was stark but sleek. A single white orchid sat on one side of the reception desk, and its twin was on the low table between tufted white leather chairs in the waiting area. Very modern, very Hollywood chic. Trish let out her breath, not realizing she's been holding it. May I help you? The girl said without even looking up. Well, dang, girl. Trish turned back to the reception with a big award-winning smile. Hi, I'm here to see Felicia. You can take a seat. I'll let her know you're here. Your name? It's Patricia Russo. Oh, okay. Okay, so her name is Trish, but her actual name is Patricia Russo? Okay. I didn't know that a Trish could be a Patricia. That's new to me. The reception nodded as she touched the bottom of her desk and spoke quietly for a second. Felicia said she'll be right out. Trish sank into the deep seat of a chair and reached for a magazine from a shiny coffee table. She recognized the K-pop star Blackpink and BTS on the cover. She's been studying up on K-pop at Felicia's request, but then paused in trying to read the articles. It's in Korean. Good luck! A quick look at the other one, featuring Red Velvet and Taemin. I don't know. She realized all of the headlines are in Japanese. Her stomach sank. Oh yeah, I would definitely be intimidated by this. She might be in over her head here. She waited a few minutes, but Felicia hadn't come out. Her phone buzzed, and she checked her phone just to make sure it wasn't something super important. It was a spam to her email. Oh, don't you love those? She realized she caught herself thinking it was a message from Brian, her ex-boyfriend. Ooh, that is not good. More like jerk McLurk Brian. Well, what did he do? He had seemed okay with her moving, but had been standoffish as she packed. Well, I mean, you broke up with him, so, I mean, yeah. That didn't seem like him. Then he'd sent her a text last night. She told herself not to look at it to spoil her first day. Yeah, you really don't want to start the day looking at that. But did she listen to herself? No. Trish, it's been great these last few years, but now you've moved to LA, I think it's time to go our separate ways. I'll always love you, Brian. Wait. Hold on. So, hold on, wait. So, what was wrong with what he said? She's moving to LA. He broke up with her because she moved to LA. She was going to go regardless. How is he a jerk, exactly? I'm confused about that. Okay, well, I'm very confused about that. Okay, Trish, you're losing me here, girl. I was with you for a bit until you lost me on that sense. Okay, she kept thinking to herself, as she waited. You moved to LA. This is the start of something bigger. Brian was the past. This is my future now. Okay, yeah, you were gonna do that regardless. I mean, what was he supposed to do? Like, continue being hooked up on you even though you're gone? Was he supposed to follow you to LA and drop everything for you? I'm so confused. I'm very weird. I'm very confused by that. Did you even talk to him about it, or did you just make the decisions to go regardless? I'm very confused by that. Okay. Back to the story. Just then, Felicia exploded into the. Wait, what? Felicia? Yo, Felicia, what are you exploding into the room for? Okay, just then, Felicia exploded into the room, glued to her phone. I told them to set it up. Tomorrow is the shoot. It should all ready by now. Okay. Stopping in front of Trish, she waved her to follow. Okay. Trish barely had time to grab her bag and get across the room to catch the door before it closed. Yeah, I've actually been in that situation. Oh my god. They went down the hallway as Felicia continued the conversation. He needs to have everything exactly right, or he will be impossible to deal with. Particular about what he needs before he does anything for Friend 5. If it isn't in his trailer tomorrow, we're going to hear about it. Make sure it happens. Okay. So basically, we know that from the get-go that this guy's a diva. Good to know. She turned into the office, tossing the phone onto the desk. Hello, that better have been a very cheap phone. If it's one of the new ones, I think she just broke that. I'm sorry about that. I've been putting out fires all morning. Okay. Well, that's if Trish wasn't like worried about the interview, she should be now. It sounded that way, Trish smiled, trying to diffuse some of the negativities from the call. I would have not said that. I would have said, sorry to hear that. Or like, not, it sounded that way. Like, go rub it in, why don't ya? I'm glad to finally be here. Trish reached out to shake her hand, and Felicia took it. She took her hand? Well, damn, that's very ballsy. She gave a strong shake back, motioning for her to take a seat. Thank you for taking the position. I need young bloods like you to reach the new K-pop market. Oh, I would be terrified if somebody said young bloods like you. I'm like, what kind of vampire thing am I joining? Like, God darn, I didn't know you were after my blood. A rather cute guy around 27 and dressed in a suit peeked through the door. His brown gilled hair gave him a motto. JQ look. Okay, I don't even know what that means. We got the caterer set up and the crew is sorted, Felicia. Tomorrow seems to be set. Except for the trailer. Felicia waved at the man. He needs a private trailer, and a rental place says they are out. He nodded. I am on it. And was gone in a rush. Yeah, that's solve it or I'm gonna fire you. I don't care how cute you are, I will fire you. That's that gesture. Okay, Felicia sat down on her chair and leaned back. She wore a perfectly tailored suit which flattered her tall frame. From the moment Trish had sat down, she knew she wanted to work for her. Oh, you're very ballsy. I would just be terrified. Felicia was a titan in the world of promotions, responsible for launching some of the biggest names in music. Now she was taking the K-pop as Hollywood promoters and music companies scrambled to make deals with emerging music genre in the American market. Capitol Records working with SM Entertainment in Korea paved the way to Super M and for K-pop music to cross into the United States. Hallelujah! All the companies were now scrambling to create the next K-pop sensation here. Trish wanted to be the part of the new wave. Okay, but it's just like, if it's gonna be in California, is it really K-pop anymore? Because it's Korean? Or is it just because they're still Korean singers from Korea? I'm just curious. So, welcome to your first day. We needed you here yesterday. Oh. You're not gonna scold her for that, are you? Felicia smirked. Oh, okay. It might have been intimidating with anyone else, but somehow her tone gave an air of authority as well as a feeling she was being brought into a secret circle of confidence. No, I think she's trying to intimidate you and put you in your place. I think that's what she's doing. Felicia made her feel comfortable rather than intimidated. Are you sure? She's giving me different vibes. Starting tomorrow, I need you to work with the K-pop group Friends 5. Have you heard of them? She took a moment, sorting through the names and faces she had been looking up. Yes, I have been researching K-pop groups and K-drama since you offered me the job. Excellent! That's what I like to hear. They're getting ready for a big launch here in the States that includes a performance at the US Music Awards show next week and a concert tour starting in about 8 weeks. We were one of the first agencies to launch a K-pop group in the US and demand in almost impossible to keep up with. Oh, well, okay. We will have more groups heading this way in the next 2 years. Plus, we are working on getting the top K-drama translated and managing this distribution and release event for those. You have a passport, right? Yes, I have a passport. Trish's head was spinning from the quick shift. Well, I don't know. Why are you wondering? Is that a lie? Great. You might have a chance to travel the world. But that all depends on the promotions we're running in the production we're handling. Right now, Friends 5 is a priority. I've got to put you on as well as the other assistant, Michelle. Do you two meet yet? Trish thought back to the man she's seen in the reception in the hall. I don't know. Felicia waved at her. Oh, no matter. There's a staff meeting at 11. You can meet everyone then. In the meantime, let's get you set up with laptop, phone, and email. And Friends 5 video shoots is tomorrow. And I need all hands on deck. I'm your girl. Trish sat up, pulling her shoulders back, feeling that she'd landed into the trenches. And it felt awesome. Well, yeah, I mean, you might as well, right? You might as well. So I did have to make this video a little different compared to what I normally do because it is a novel. So there wasn't really much to look at at all because, again, it was a novel. So I had to improvise. So hopefully you guys like this version compared to how I did the comics. Please look at Marilyn Vix, the creator of Love Over K-pop. It was a very interesting story. I think I'm only going to do one episode for novels because they definitely take longer for obvious reasons. And but yeah, I highly recommend if you're into K-pop idols and K-pop art because it's pretty much a comic, a novel about that. So give it a try. Unfortunately, I cannot give ink because there is no ink unlock. Hopefully you can get that ink unlock soon, and that way people can give you more support your way, Marilyn Vix. Thank you so much for being a part of this reaction as well. And yeah, give the creator a lot of love and support by liking, subscribing, and commenting. It helps in getting their work out there. Really appreciate it, guys. Also, if you want me to look at your stuff and you are a content creator on Tapas or Webtoons, comment down below and let me know if you want me to look at your stuff. I will do my best to see. I do have a list of comics and novels I have to review that creators also already talked to me about, so you will be seeing future videos about that. Also, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Please show support to each other because this is the best way to grow, helping one another. So let me know if you guys want to see more of stuff like this. I would be happy to make a reaction video of your comics and see if we can help each other grow in this platform. Tapas is not helping, so we have to help each other. Anyway, later. This was Izzy Bloom. Bye!